Yeah.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Third Act Thursdays. My name's Daniela. Hello everybody, welcome back to Third Act Thursdays. My name is Daniela.
And I'm Javi.
And today we're going to be talking about Tarzan from PSJA Memorial. In today's video, we're actually going to be talking about what we thought about the show.
And along with that is going to be things that we weren't particularly fond of. But all of this is just constructive criticism. This is not us trying to tear anybody down individually or as a show as a whole. But we think we owe it to you guys to be honest with you as audience members and fellow actors as well. So I guess we'll dive right in. We're going to start with the things that we liked, which was quite a bit. I mean, the show was overall an amazing show to me. I had never seen or heard the music from Tarzan, the Broadway musical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I had seen the movie. Don't kill me. So it was really cool to see it on stage and see how they staged it and the music. It was really great. Just a few of, I guess, off the bat things that I noticed were the costumes. I thought the costumes were so great for the time period that it takes place in, as well as the gorilla costumes. I thought using the padding for football gear was a great way to accentuate the shoulders for the gorillas, as well as the yarn. I think they used like the... Have you ever seen those blankets that are like woven like with like the thick yarn?
Yeah.
I think they used that. They had black, white, gray, different colors.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. I really enjoyed their utilization of the projector. I think the times that they used it was very strategic and it helped the story flow better, I guess. It kind of added that extra element. I felt that the set overall was stunning.
Yes.
I felt that the use of the lights, the use of the plants, the use of the props that were on stage were great.
It was breathtaking.
Yeah.
I remember as soon as the lights went off and then they opened the curtains, it was breathtaking.
Yeah.
It took my breath away.
Yeah, and even some of the costumes for the flowers, they lit up as well.
Oh, yeah.
So before the lights went up, you saw that, and then you
What
realized
was it, like
it was a person.
black light? It was a black light with that paint. That was really cool.
I thought that was really cool. I think they utilized that entire stage.
They really did.
The
They
off,
did, and then
off to
they
the
also,
side parts.
They also added things to the front of the stage.
Yes, they added the pit, which was, if you saw the show, you know that was like... Woo! I'm speechless. Like, just thinking about it, when that happened, it shook me.
I thought the most impressive thing to me was as soon as the curtains opened and everybody came out in character as the gorillas. Yeah. I thought the characterization was just perfect. I mean, everybody was on it. Everybody was into it. It looked like everybody was having fun.
Yeah.
So, like, to me, that's one of the most important things for everybody, just to look like they're having fun and, you know?
Yeah, and I think it helps the audience, too. Like, when they see that the people up there are having just as much fun as they are in
You're
their
getting
seats.
into it.
Yeah, like, you kind of feed off of each other. So I feel like it was a really great energy in the atmosphere of the show.
Since it is a kids show, I think it also brought the kids more into it. Like, it intensified the setting.
Both times that I saw it, the kids were so engaged. None of them looked like they were bored.
No.
They were engaged the whole time, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful to see little kids react that way to live theater. Mm-hmm. I thought the chemistry between Kala and Kerchak was magnificent.
Oh.
For those of you who saw the show, towards the end of the show, when, spoiler alert, Kerchak dies, the song she sings to him.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that moment was perfect.
Yeah, I thought that moment really killed me. I mean, I felt that. Like, I felt it, and I thought...
did a really, really
Yeah,
good
so
job.
did Caleb. I mean, their chemistry on stage is great. Mm-hmm. And I know that they were in the Addams Family together last year.
Oh, yes, they were. One thing that really stood out to me, and that was the most memorable thing to me, was how strong the ensemble and the cast was together. Mm-hmm. As a show put together, it was very, very strong. I think one of the characters that stood out to me was the leopard.
Yes.
The leopard, she had incredible, like, physical work, and she had incredible features, like, in her face. It was
the choreography for that scene where they fight, where Tarzan and the leopard fight, blew me away.
I was scared.
And it felt very authentic. Like,
Yes.
yes, like, you can tell, as actors, obviously, you can tell that things are choreographed, and you can tell when things are choreographed, but that felt very...
Natural.
Smooth, yeah. It felt smooth, natural, like... it's not like, oh, I have to stand here now, I have to do this now I have to bend. Like, you know what I mean? It was very...
Processed.
Fluid, yeah. And it was a great moment in the show.
2 more characters that really stood out to me with their chemistry was Jane and her dad.
Yes.
That was really fun to watch. That was really fun to watch.
I felt like his accent throughout the entire show was...
solid.
Consistent throughout. I thought it was perfect.
I'm a huge fan of stars in general.
Mm-hmm.
Just God's creations just really stand out for me. And there was a point in the show that they projected constellations on the screen.
Yes.
And in the ceiling.
Yes.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I felt like a little kid going to a show and going like, oh my god, what is that?
I think that's what I like most about kids shows or like children's shows, that they're very...
They bring you back to that.
Yeah, like they're whimsical. They're very...
Yeah.
They try to engage kids of all ages, and I think the little things that they do kind of make you feel like a kid again, and it's great.
One of the most important things for me, whenever I go see a show, is getting through the story.
Yes.
The story being told correctly, the story being told, the kids understanding, the grown-ups understanding, everybody understanding. And I believe that they did it. They pulled it off. It was perfect. I thought it was...
The storytelling was magnificent. I felt you could follow the story. You could understand what was going on, even if you hadn't seen the movie before. Because the movie and the stage musical are different a little bit, slightly.
To all the gays out there. One of the things that stood out to me that I believe needed work was either with the microphones or the speakers. There were some parts that I couldn't understand what they were saying. It was very, very small, but...
Very, very slight, yeah. I saw it twice, and the second time I saw it, the microphone issues had been fixed.
Oh, yeah.
I saw it when it was closing, so that was awesome. I felt like because of those issues, the first time I saw it, it did hinder the performance slightly. Just because of that. But that's something that the actors themselves cannot handle
they can't
at times, so that's nothing huge, but... I felt like that was...
They came back into it, so it was great. It was a great fix.
I felt personally, certain performers were more vocally strong or vocally stronger than others.
Yes.
Which happens in every musical. I mean, there's always going to be someone out there that's, you know, can hit a higher note or can sing louder than you, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and we don't know if this is their major or not.
Yeah, and I mean, if this is someone's passion, like, it doesn't matter what other people think. Like, you love doing this, do it. That's the whole point of being an artist, and I think that shouldn't stop you from pursuing what you want to do or just doing this for fun. Like, it's such a great way to escape from this crazy world that we live in.
From a directing perspective, because I love doing that as well, I wanted more from the actors. There were some parts that I just wanted a little bit more. Everybody was there, everybody was solid, but I just wanted a little bit more. I just wanted to drag them out, get that, to not feel so self-conscious and to have fun and to
like let themselves kind of be overtaken by the character themselves.
Because it's an extremely fun show, and it looked like they had fun, but I wanted more. I just wanted a little bit more. Overall, PSJA Memorial, you guys did incredible. Yeah. I mean, I was blown away by everything that you guys made, and...
We both saw it multiple times, so that has to tell you something. I mean,
as a Disney fan...
Oh, yeah.
You killed it.
Yeah. I thought everything... Overall, it was a great show. Great musical, great choreography, great set, great costumes. You guys killed it, and I cannot wait to see what you guys do next year or in the year to come. The year's not over yet, so we'll see what you guys have in store for us. Each week we're gonna talk about our favorite performance from the show, which is not always gonna be the same one. This week it's different.
Yes.
And we're also going to award the Diamond in the Rough, like we said before. So I guess we'll start with our favorite performance. So you go first. What was your favorite performance in the entire show?
My favorite performance was the song Sure as Sun Turns to Moon. with Alicia and Caleb.
Yeah.
They really killed it. They killed
The
that
harmonies
song.
in that song.
The harmonies, not just that, but the connection that they
Yeah.
had was so perfect. And I was sitting there like in the 5th or 4th row, and I was almost crying.
Yeah.
Just from all the love that they were sharing with everybody else.
Yeah. My favorite performance, and this is, I guess you could say this is a little biased, but I personally loved You'll Be in My Heart.
Of course.
Yeah.
That
I think
was
Alicia, I had heard
beautiful.
Alicia sing the song before the showing up.
Yeah.
She sang it for us once, and I was on the verge of tears. Like, it was so beautiful.
Because
And-
she sounds so much like the actress from the musical.
Yeah. And so seeing her perform it full on, like, in her makeup, in her costume, like, in it, and singing to Baby Tarzan.
It was
just,
a completely
It
different
was
thing.
an emotional roller coaster.
Also, one of my favorite moments in the show was when the little Tarzan came out. He stole my heart.
Yes, I love
He
it.
was so cute. Singing, acting, everything was on
Yes.
point. That little kid is going to be a star one day.
Okay.
So, the diamond in the rough is Caleb Nunez.
Yes,
He
her check.
really, really killed this performance.
Yeah, his emotion throughout the entire performance was consistent. He just gave it his all, and like the way his deep voice really, he commanded the stage the minute he walked on to the minute he walked off. I thought breathtaking performance. All right, guys, so that concludes this episode
Yes.
of Third Act. We will see you next week when we review
The Addams Family.
from Idea McAllen. We're so excited. We also have friends in that as well. We cannot wait to talk about this. We're so excited. And we hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we hope to see you guys next week.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's do that again. Can we do the kiss again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to do it 2 hands?
That's-
Da-da-da-da.